Fuck, nigga. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, my fault, YouTube. Hold on, hold on. Does it really look like that though? Fuck. I could just be tripping out. Let me try that out. Try to get it out. What if y'all can hear that shit? Reckless. Bro, reckless the shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is fire, Adam. Like this right here, whatever you're doing right here, this is fire, bro. Like the way that like it's edited, the way that it's just you, like it's fire, bro. What? Well, he didn't say anything about no porn, did he? I think y'all are seeing this. Right. Mm. Now, do you see how the way that okay, I hope y'all are really hearing this, like the playback or whatever, but he's articulating his words very, very well. So Adam knows how to speak. He knows how to have like dialogue. You know what I mean? That's everything. Just letting y'all know. Okay. Jewish Serrano? Bro, it's crazy. R.I.P. Let's see. Locked in place. Damn, so it's not playing it back? Fuck, bro. Okay, well, I don't know if y'all can hear this shit, but Bree nigged it. So wait a second. I'm about to pull up, pop out, and motherfucking restart. Maybe I did this wrong. No, we're gonna figure this out. Might as well figure it out. So I probably should have done this. Share systems audio. Should I just disconnect? Yeah. Let's see if this one works. And then if this doesn't work.
I think the No Jumper show. So thank you to all of our loyal fans out there. This has been a very chaotic period. As you guys know, Anhefe got arrested for a body. Spody Face had a whole situation with Jay Hood that a lot of people sort of attributed to whack, which is kind of accurate. And then Munchie, we won't even get into all that. He had an incident as well. But trust me when I say that next week, Tuesday, we're back at it like some sort of addict. Next story. Okay, for the next story. So I'm sure many of you have seen that 4 Extra actually made his return to No Jumper after almost a year apart. It's been pretty explosive, to say the least. We've dropped 3 clips already. The version for members only is going to be dropping momentarily. And there's a lot of controversy as a result. Now, I'm not just talking about the comment section in which every Tom, Dick, and Harry has decided that they want to have an opinion about this and 2 grown men getting back cool. But in addition to that, we do have neighborhood Crip members, elder statesmen like Christopher Lovejoy weighing in their own. And they're saying that 4 Extra is going to get a DP for coming back to No Jumper. Let's check it out.
4 Extra's put on his dead homie.
Who is this nigga?
Do, right? So I got some niggas
Mike
who call them, and they're like politickers type niggas, right?
Bro, hey, no cap. This nigga right here looks like this one nigga. How can I word this type stuff? Anyways, he looks like this one nigga that I used to be cool with or whatever back home or whatever the fuck. His name was Superman, right? That's what they called him. I'm not gonna say his real name, but he's called Superman or whatever. And this nigga wore the same black do-rag and the same black tee every day, bro. Like Mike Jones, bro. I shit you not. Like, can't make this shit up. And this nigga looked like this. I hit that. Well, allegedly one day, when I was like 17, 18, somewhere around there, I forgot. That nigga, Superman, tried to book me, tried to rob me or whatever when I put up to this one house or whatever. And I had my homegirl, I won't say her name, but had a homegirl driving, and homegirl hit that nigga with the whip. Oh, God, that nigga tried to throw a chair in front of the car, some other shit. Hit that nigga.
Like, a nigga have a change of heart. You feel what I'm saying? They're like, nah, bro. Certain niggas, certain older type niggas who live and die for this shit, take that serious when you put certain shit on the hood.
This niggas just said older type niggas. Listen, y'all. He said older type niggas like really like don't tolerate that shit pretty much. Like if you're gonna blow up the hood, like older niggas.
Like certain niggas do. You feel what I'm saying? So me personally,
he said certain niggas was the older niggas.
Throw their hood up all the time. I'm not bigger than the program, so I can't just say it's okay to do that. But some people, they take that as serious, bro.
Okay, so the issue at hand is the fact that when me and 4 Extra had our breakup,
That's a hell of a thumbnail, y'all. Listen, Rolling 60s said like this is the face of Rolling 60s. Like that's what I'm trying to get at, bro. Like Nigga.
Basically put it on his hood, aka he said on Crip, on Rolling 40s, on Vernon Avenue, etc. I will never go back to No Jumper. Now, I hate to say it, but this kind of thing has really become normalized. Obviously, you had Crip Mac a few months back, and he basically did the same exact thing, saying that he was never going to fuck with Neon again, and then he was back with Neon a couple of days later. He's done the same thing to me. Said, you know, on 5-5 Crip, I'm never going to fuck with Adam 22 again. Boom, he's back with me relatively quickly. So this is the kind of thing I've gotten sort of used to, but I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of truth to it. Maybe it's just a desire for content. But Christopher Lovejoy is saying that there may, in fact, be a 4 extra DP on the way. I personally have my doubts. I can't really think of a better way for us to further pursue this content than to just call up 4 extra himself and see what he has to say.
Tom Ogle drove 200 miles on 2 gallons of gasoline.
Royal Raymond Rife claimed he could.
Hard. That's hard.
Okay, so I wasn't actually able to get him on the phone right there, but I can assume that if I were to fill in the blanks and say what I think that 4 Extra would say in response to that, I think 4 Extra is going to say that he's a legend in his hood, he's a GOAT, and that there's absolutely nobody who can tell him what to do, and that if he wanted to media career, he was going to do it. Now, maybe dudes should be a little bit more careful about putting things on their hood. I guess it's not really my business, but that's my guess about what he would say in response to this particular allegation. Also in the news, so No Jumper host Jay Hood just recently made his debut on the Back on Fig podcast, and he used a word that typically would be off limits within the orange rag community, but it would nobody really cared.
Bro, if nobody else thinks this is fucking golden and just hilarious, dog, like you're tripping. Like you're tripping, because the reason why this makes this shit so much like more golden than like text from the actual gang members, like, is due to the fact that they're not sitting there fucking acting all fucking incompetent or whatever the fuck that word is, like upon the topic. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot better like when somebody's just like kind of narrating over it, essentially, especially the person that was there, like, you know what I mean, that like owns the podcast and shit. Like, I just think that was kind of brilliant on that way, and it's kind of like better to digest.
Really cared. So let's play this clip and see what he said.
He said there's some crazy shit, don't remember. He said, Chris, ain't no SMG, Hoover Groover removers. Remember that shit?
Man, crazy.
All right, so there was a lot of censorship on that clip in which I guess they were kind of trying to hide what he was actually saying because it could be considered offensive to the Hoover community. Now, the thing that makes this clip in particular special from asking around town is basically that J Hood and where he comes from, I guess they are real cool with a variety of different Hoover sets. So J Hood thought that it was well within his rights to say the word that, I mean, I guess I'm just going to spell it out, SNOOVER. Do not
But
spell it on the screen. It's going to look crazy, Michael. Basically, he's the kind of Crip that is in good with the Hoovers. So from his perspective, it was okay and acceptable for him to say it when he was quoting somebody else on the podcast. And to be fair, I think that's why you didn't see T-Rail or Sharky or whoever really react too much to it, because they know that he's coming from a perspective where
Sharky. All right, let's just talk about it real quick. Like, these gang banging nicknames and shit, like, it's gang. Like, let me tell you. Like, for instance, I got some homies like back home or whatever, and one dude's name, and this is like a white primarily gang, but it's not a white gang, you know what I mean? Anyway, so nigga's name is Rhino, right? Then the little homie, listen to this, y'all, literally named after him. Like, listen to this, like, okay, yeah, I fuck with Drake and shit, right? But I'm not gonna be called Drake Jr. That shit's crazy as fuck. Like, oh man, like, yeah, like I'm not fixing to be called like Lil 22 Stir or some shit. Like, you notice how like Adam already has like Lil 22 Stir like as his own nickname as well, like things of that nature. So when it comes to gang banging, these gang banging names are getting Sharky.
Where they are cool with
That's
them.
cute.
An example that you could compare this to is when DW Flame had his whole
On
big
Slim.
kerfuffle on No Jumper, in which he used
sad
the
boy.
NAP word around Brick Baby. DW Flame comes from a hood in which they are cool with Hoovers. So I guess that's some language that he would use from time to time. But that's why J Hood would say something like this. It's not like he was trying to trigger anybody. And it seems like the comment section figured this out pretty quickly as well. J Hood is a Hoover ally, not their op. And he's quoting someone else. Even if he was their enemy, he's obviously invited there as a podcast. You expect them to crash him on camera or something? Don't ever post anything that puts me in position to defend J Hood and back on Fig ever again. Oh. But it was fly when AD was asking complete civilians to say crip legs when they were clearly talking about C-Rab legs. Bro, AD's a clown. No one is taking AD serious. Don't you ever in your life accuse me of defending that party crib. Okay, wow. This is getting intense on Reddit. They know what time it is. Ka ain't even got squabbles, but they pick and choose.
Okay. Now I see what we're talking about. Yeah, let's just call it for what it is. Either that nigga's like overly excited and stimulated from like being on the actual podcast and like actually getting the joy out of it, right? And or which I highly doubt that because one eye is like bigger than the other. Like if you flip it, maybe his left one, that's meth.
Choose who to politic on. One got one arm, one leg, and Sharky all talk but no bite. He would clean that room up with that weak ass lineup. Make Six fold his laundry all starch or pressed ass. Okay, so I haven't really seen that clip blowing up, but I have had a few people reaching out to me asking me if this was potentially going to start a war in Los Angeles. I don't necessarily think so.
Start a war.
Next topic. Also in the news. So anybody who has even been slightly on the internet over the course of the past few weeks has no doubt noticed the insane popularity of Phoenix flexing of Shoreline Mafia with his new song Rubbers. Now, almost everybody who has heard this song believes that AI was used in the creation of the song in one way or another. He's talking in a sort of weird English accent. It sounds just a little bit too melodic. Some of the words are pronounced.
See, what Adam's gonna do every time, he's gonna keep it 100. This is what it is.
A little bit oddly, but either way, now it seems that a lot of other people are sort of jumping on the bandwagon and they want to see what making a song with AI.
Okay, but now he's messy.
It could be like for them. Personally, I've always been very, very suspicious of the Phoenix Flexing song, even though I love it and I've listened to it an absolute insane amount of times. But I've known this guy for like forever, and that voice is just not his.
And this is what sucks about that. Now his like trajectory of his career is going to be based off like, and I hate AI songs, dog. Like I do. I despise like any artist that literally like uses AI, especially like an artist that thinks that they can't use their voice, like can't sing or something, right? Brothers beat got me yawning. Okay. Like an artist that doesn't want to actually use their actual vocal cords and lay down. Let's just per se say there's multiple ways to do it though. Like you can write something and then have AI sing it for you. You can completely have AI make the beat, like construct the beat. Like I know a lot of people that like have their beats constructed on AI to play on a YouTube live or whatever the case may be, so they don't get copyrighted, like for anything, like not even a fucking sample, like nothing, you know? So there's ways like that, which I rapped on some AI beats through the homie stream, like didn't, and it was cool, like it was straight, it was whatever. But I'm saying as far as like full-fledged, like creating that bitch, but just whatever, bro. Just using AI, bro. Fuck off, bro. Like, hell no, bro. Like, okay, with the cover art and shit, that's acceptable. Like, very, very acceptable. But yeah, just don't get me started on that. Like, as soon as you say some AI shit, it's like, bro, stop. And that's the thing. Like, he's with Shoreline Mafia and shit. Like, you know, it's fucked up.
Not his voice. I hear him singing it on stage and, you know, trying to make his voice kind of sound like that. But let's be real, that's just not his voice. There's absolutely.
Hey.
On stage and, you know, trying to make his voice kind of sound like that, but let's be real, that's just not his voice. There's absolutely no way that the song wasn't created using AI, but I think that Phoenix Flexing knows that the mystery around it is going to help him in marketing the song. And if he were to say, hey, this song is AI, I think that that would probably remove a lot of the fans who would then basically chalk it up to just a big joke. But anyway, so Rico Reckless has decided that he wants to be the next one hopping into the AI fray. And we've got...
What? How do you get that from that? Like, hold on. I get it, though, 100%, right? Because Reckless and shit, like, I met the nigga and shit. He's cool as fuck, bro. Real nigga. Like, nigga. But he's like, you know, a rehabilitated nigga. A rehabilitated nigga's crazy, bro. Incognito. Endangered. incognito species. This nigga had the hot sauce hanging out of his pocket, just posted like in the sunlight. It was crazy, bro. Crazy. But I want to see who made this comparison, because there's tons of different artists that are probably fucking with the AI shit, so where did this comparison come from? And the only reason why I said I understand that comparison is because my nigga was in LA, you know what I'm saying?
Example of that right here. You can tell us if you think that it's as successful as Phoenix Flexen's version.
Sometimes you love me like. So, wait a minute. Off bat, bro. I wanted to turn that shit on, dog. Off bat, bro. Damn. That's how fast I am with music or just people's bullshit. Oh God, cut that shit off. And then I should even continue to play it. Yeah, bro. Like I said, man.
Not so much. Your love is like a parachute, honestly, is the kind.
But what I'm saying is how did we immediately get to go into being hey, is his song better than this nigga's? Damn.
The lyric that very much seems like it falls in line with the types of lyrics that were on that Phoenix Flexen song, just sort of generic sing-songy pop-worthy stuff. But this sounds like shit. Rico, I love you, Rico, but yeah, this does not sound good. It really just doesn't sound like anything that anybody would ever listen to. So apparently there are levels to this shit, because this shit stinks, Rico, and we're gonna have to do something about it. So our boy J Hood, who we were just mentioning previously, this weekend his hood was going up. Stevenson Village out in Carson. I guess they'd be hanging out in the streets, they'd be getting it in. And there's a dude named JM. I don't know exactly what his name is, but either way, I guess J Hood has been going back and forth with him for a little while.
He said they'd be in the streets.
For whatever reason, JM decided that he was going to pull up to the hood and that he wanted his squabble with J Hood. JM decided that he was going to pull up to the hood and that he wanted his squabble with J Hood, and this is what it looked like.
Live's over. This is crazy. Good content, but brother, we're out now. Straight laced.